Hello friends, in today's session of this video I'm going to tell you about reading, and many times scores do not improve despite the fact that you have been working very hard. You have done a lot of reading practices, but the scores still remain around 19, 20 or even below 19 many times, and this causes a great stress to the students who want to get 6 at least. And in most of the cases 6 are required, reason being that now the standard of admissions have gone up, eligibility criteria are changing, and they are becoming harder. So gone are the days when you need to get 5 and you get eligible for admissions in foreign universities. So now what can be done to improve your score? I suggest you that there are certain things that you should follow in your daily routine practice. And one of the most important thing that will up your score is understanding of English vocabulary. This is the most ignored aspect in IELTS. Most of the students quickly want to increase their score without enhancing their vocabulary. And it's something like that: you are going on a war, but you're not carrying your gun, your cartridges with you, and how can you will be able to win the war? So same is here. In IELTS, the most important thing is vocabulary, whether it is a listening, reading, writing, or speaking module. So here I am focusing on reading module. So you need to enhance your academic vocabulary, and you need not to make any special efforts for that. Whatever the reading tasks you are having in your hand or you are practicing on your daily basis, search for difficult words, be slow, locate the difficult words, write them in a separate notebook, and then later on find the meanings from the dictionary, or Google is there where you can make search. This is a little bit slow process, but it is the most effective. Otherwise you will keep on doing reading without understanding, and the result will remain same. Score will be around 16, 17 depending upon your level of English. Second thing is that you have to do is regularity of your IELTS reading practice. There should be regularity in that. It means that it's not like that you should do one day one reading test and 4 or 5 days you don't do anything. Then after then you start doing 2 3 passages or 2 tests or 3 tests in a same day. This is not like that. There must be a regularity and discipline in your IELTS practice. It means that you should do at least one daily at least one practice test, full practice test, passage 1, passage 2, passage 3, and recheck, reevaluate your mistakes and go for finding the reasons why you're not able to do those, especially in the passage 3. If you take more time in passage 3, no problem, no need to worry about. Take as much as time you can, because third passage is hard passage. You are going to get a lot of vocabulary over there. You are going to see a lot of complex sentences. Maybe the theme of the passage out of your area of knowledge or your domain. So you should take more time in passage 3. Third thing I would like to highlight here, that you should develop strategy. Means experiment a lot with your reading strategy. Starting reading with passage 1, then 2 or 3. Sometimes check it out that are you able to do passage 2 first and you can get more score, or if you do passage 3 first, then what will happen to your score? Or if you will try to do all the true false first, or blanks first, or list of headings later on. Means there is no any hard and fast strategy, my dear. It can be anything that suit most to your conditions. So as we know that all the 5 fingers are not same. Similarly, two brains cannot be same. So you need to develop your own strategy. So that is why I recommend you that you first of all try so many strategies. And the thing number 3 that I would like to say is time management. In the beginning, don't bother about time management. You should take as much as time. But when you are close to your exam, and if you have filled your exam and there are only 10-15 days left, then you should do your IELTS reading practice as if like you are sitting in actual exam, and at that time you need to do the work in speed along with accuracy. Reading is what a balance between speed and accuracy. If you lose your speed and focus on accuracy, you will not be able to finish your test. And if you are more focused on accuracy and ignore the speed, again the same thing will happen with you. So you need to establish a balance between both of them. So I recommend you that for this reason you should uh, be fast in scanning and locating the information. Get yourself familiar with the different type of questions, and you should already know that if this question is there, the answer can be at this kind of location, or how to find the answer of different kind of questions like list of headings, which paragraph contains the given information, MCQs, all that. These things you must practice in advance enough. And for the saving your time, I recommend you that don't read every word in your mind. I have seen that students read every line. Students underline every word while doing reading. That things make you slow. So in one glance, you should try to read as many as words, and ignore the words like at, on, in, from. You should more focus on action words, that is verbs or subjects. Subjects, objects, and verbs. They are the stronger part of the sentences, and that will help you to locate your answer. Once you find the location, then make quick judgments. Don't take much time to make judgment. If any question is there which is you find very difficult, but you think that you are almost close to find the answer, but you are taking more time, this question is like a big threat for you. So ignore this question. One thing you must keep in mind, that you should be having courage to sacrifice a question. Some questions are there for just to waste your time. For example, the questions in section 3 MCQs, they are there a big wastage of time. If you read all the questions, question statement, options, and find the answer, it takes a lot of time. One question in MCQ in section 3 takes almost 5 minutes. If you spend more time in such questions, you will not be able to save your time. So I just want that you should take quick guess about these questions. Then in order to save time, there are certain names of institutions in the passages, sometimes name of the universities, offices, buildings, writers, scientists. They are quite difficult words, and reading these words in mind will make you slow down. So don't read these words. These words have nothing to do with your answer. So just read one word that is given in the beginning or first letter, and then try to find out the answer. The last tip I would like to give you, that never lose your heart. If you find 2-3 difficult questions, it doesn't mean that the whole test will be difficult. Many times I heard the students that, sir, the first passage was very difficult. If you find something difficult in the first passage, ignore that and go, you should move ahead. Like you can start from the second passage, third passage. It depends. And it's not necessary that all the questions will be difficult. I'm repeating it again. Just go ahead and find out the easier questions which you can do, or which is your within your capability. So finally, do one IELTS reading test daily, search vocabulary, develop strategies to that must suit your caliber or your conditions, and never lose heart. This is not something very impossible that you will not be able to do. So thank you very much, friends. I hope that you will get very good score in IELTS reading. Bye bye.